Hi, as promised, here is part 2 in my mini-series about microphones that I own, and today I'm going to talk about the main microphone that I use on a day-to-day basis in my home studio. If I just turn the camera around a bit, you'll be able to see it. So what I'm using is a Neumann TLM103, which is one of the industry standard microphones really for voiceover artists. And I've just had a look on Google to see how much these cost at the moment. And they're in the region of about £920. I bought this one in the States a few years ago and it was possibly slightly cheaper than that. I think as a voiceover artist, to get a decent microphone, you probably need to be spending at least in the region of £400 to get something that's going to be really good. Obviously, you can get microphones that are much more expensive than this one. I'm not sure that it's worth paying much more than what I've paid for mine, because the return on investment probably isn't there. As you spend more and more money, they do get slightly better, but you know, not so much that you can probably really notice that much. So the kind of microphone that this is, it is a large diaphragm condenser microphone, which is what you need for voiceover work, and it picks up in a cardioid pattern. That means in a heart shape from the front of the microphone. Some microphones you can switch into a different pattern, let's say an omnidirectional pattern where it picks up all around. This one you can't, it just picks up in the cardioid pattern, but that's what I need. I don't want to pick up sound from behind the microphone because I'm not interested in that. I just want it to be picking up my voice speaking into it. Now, you might be wondering, if you don't know anything about microphones, what this cradle thing is that it's sitting in. This is called a shock mount. And what this does is it suspends the microphone so that the microphone isn't touching anything else, and it protects it from vibrations that might be coming up through the floor. For example, if a lorry goes past outside, or well, more likely in my case, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, a tractor, you get those really low vibrations that you kind of feel rather than hear, and the microphone would be picking those up if I didn't have the shock mount on it, and it's protecting the microphone from those sort of low rumbles. And you might also be wondering what this thing is in front of the microphone here. This is called a pop shield, and that's there to protect the microphone from plosives. That's those hard sounding p and b sounds that send a burst of air towards the microphone and make a really harsh sound on the recording. So that's there to protect the microphone from those and to stop those really harsh sounds. So there you have it. That's the microphone that I'm using on a day-to-day basis, and in a few days' time I will post another video about my third and final microphone, which is the one that I take with me when I'm travelling.